A trip to Khajuraho. It was a long awaited trip. On a chilly winter morning, we started from Delhi. Khajuraho is 12 hours drive from Delhi. Unlike our other visits, this trip did not evoke any excitement, but we were curious, anxious to see what we have been studying and hearing all about Khajuraho all these years. We have spent overnight at Orcha, the capital of erstwhile Bundelkhand dynasty. Next day morning, we reached Khajuraho. A UNESCO World Heritage Site, Khajuraho is believed to have had over 85 temples, of which 22 remains today. Spread over an area of approximately 20 square kilometers on the northeastern part of Madhya Pradesh in Chhatarpur. The temples of Khajuraho were built between 950 and 1050 AD during the Chandela dynasty of central India. After the decline of Chandela dynasty in 13th century, the temples were left under the cover of dense data palm trees for many years, which gave the city the name Khajuraho. In 1838, a British army engineer, Captain T.S. Burt, rediscovered them. By that time, only 22 of the original 85 temples had survived. Khajuraho, with its unique temple structure and erotic sculptures, attracts people from different parts of the world. At times, referred to as the Kama Sutra temple, Khajuraho is world renowned for its sexually explicit carvings both inside and outside the temples. Many of the carvings are done with the stone slab lying flat on the ground, but when they were put upright on the temple walls, the positions seemed more adventurous than they really were. Historians believe that the architects and the artisans who had built Khajuraho had constant benefit of guidance and supervision by the acharyas who told them what to portray and where to place the image. With the Shringara, eroticism, as the basic rasa, Khajuraho sculptures paid homage to the Devdasi as the symbol of fertility and prosperity. The temples were grouped into three geographical divisions: Western, Eastern, and Southern. Though Khajuraho is often referred to as the home of sex temples or Kama Sutra temples, the erotic sculptures account for just about 10% of the artwork on the temple walls. They are world famous for their intricate carvings that depict men and women in variety of erotic positions. This complex, the Western group, has the maximum number of temples. Experts agree that while ancient Hindus viewed sex without any embarrassment and the Shringara or the erotic has always been the essential emotion in all Indian art, they were never so obsessed with it as to negate all other aspects of life. There are many cheap dabas and restaurants around the temple complex. These restaurants stock publications about Khajuraho in almost all languages of the world. Situated at Eastern Group, Jain temples also have the same theme like Western Group of temples. Adinath temple is important among the Jain temples of Khajuraho. Chowsat Yogini Temple. This temple premises consist of 64 small cells corresponding to the number of yoginis, the female attendants of goddess Kali, after whom the temple is named. No images remain on any of the 64 cells. My co-travelers Shashikumar, Anil Prabhakaran and Srinivas NV. Visiting Khajuraho was an unmatched experience. We wonder why the Chandelas, who ruled over 1,000 years ago, built these monuments which represent love and lust in various forms.